Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine and got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. They say I was broken. How could they say you made me come?
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. So today's video, as you can see, is going to be filled with tons of cleaning motivation. My house is a complete disaster, so I'm going to be cleaning the powder room, the entryways, the stairs, the family room, and the kitchen. It took a bit of time to get this done, but honestly this day it was bugging me so much how messy the house got, so I had to finally deal with it. Let me know in the comments below if that's like you, if it bugs you after a while and finally you just deal with it and get it done. I am a full-time working mom with 3 kids, so sometimes after work or after kids' activities, all Paul and I want to do is sit and relax and watch some TV, but there are times that if I have a few moments that I can, I will take the time to clean the house, but I promise you it's not regularly because as you can see, my house was a total disaster. So if your house does get a bit behind, a bit messy, I can almost guarantee you that your house looks no worse than mine does. So just go back to my videos and take a look. I have tons of cleaning motivation videos where my house looks like this, so you're definitely not alone. But I have lots of work to do, so let's get right into this so that I can have a sparkling, well, not completely deep clean, but at least a fairly tidy home.
Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
So this is our main floor powder room. So this bathroom gets used the most out of any bathroom in our house just because it's on the main floor. So it's definitely a bathroom I feel like I have to keep up with a lot more frequently, but it is also the simpler bathroom to clean because there is no bathtub or shower. It's just a sink and a toilet, the floor, the mirrors. So it's a very easy bathroom to clean. So here I'm just going to wipe everything down. I'm going to give the floor a quick vacuum, nothing crazy. And at least that way it looks a bit better for the next person that wants to use it. But honestly, I hate cleaning bathrooms. I avoid them so much. If I'm being honest, I probably should clean my bathrooms more often than I do. But I just don't like cleaning them and I kind of forget about it and kind of wait till like I really have to get to it. Maybe that's bad, I don't know, but let me know in the comments below, do you wash your bathrooms as often as you should, or I mean clean them? Or do you kind of wait till you feel like, okay, I really have to do it, I can't avoid it anymore?
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired, it's 4 a.m.
The cloth that I use is the Norwex EnviroCloth and polishing cloth, and they show all these tests that, you know, you can use on multiple surfaces because of the interlocking stuff locks all the dirt in. But personally for me, once it hits the toilet, I don't use it on any other surface. So I do change out my cloths. They say that, you know, you don't have to because it traps all the bacteria, but I just have a weird thing. Once I've wiped the toilet with something, I'm not wiping counters or anything else with it. So I usually do the toilet last with the cloth. That way at least I can use the cloth in the whole entire bathroom before I have to put it in the laundry.
Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speaker.
And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll be giving you guys the before again just to remind you of what my space looked like, and then the after right away just to really show you the satisfaction of having a clean space when it's been really, really messy. I personally love seeing those transformations myself, so I started doing it here on my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you like seeing that. I just like the reminder because sometimes I get through a whole cleaning video and I forgot how messy it might have been by the time I get to the end. So I just love seeing the before and after kind of side by side, like if you were to match two pictures. So I'm just curious if you guys like that or not.
Remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait all night. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain.
Okay, so this is basically almost like our boot room, I guess. We don't really have a boot room. This is the back entryway that we use the most. The garage's doors right here. And the kids' backpacks were something bothering me. They were always in the kitchen. I didn't know what to do with them. They drove me crazy. So finally one day I just thought, you know what, I'll use command hooks, because I use command hooks in the trailer, absolutely love them. And the good thing is they're not permanent. I couldn't find 3 hooks, kind of like these code hooks that I found for backpacks that I really, really liked. So I put up these command hooks. They're medium-sized ones. I have one for Clark's and one for Grace's backpack. And then I have Lance's backpack over here for preschool. So this has worked really, really well. So far, we've had them for a couple weeks, and so far it's nice because they all have a spot for the backpack. But the good news is, if we decide we don't like them after a while, don't like the placement, we can take them off and they won't wreck anything and they're not permanent. Well, I'm showing you over here, so you might wonder why we have toys in our back entryway. So at Christmas when I was decorating, I had to move this shelf here to make room for the Christmas tree in the playroom. Well, ever since having here, it's nice to have a surface in the entryway. So yes, we have toys stored back here, which seems kind of silly, but it works. Now, what I did up here was I've created a bit of a mask station. So we have like our 3-layer cloth mask for the kids, and for us, I have a bunch that I have to put the inserts in. They're washed, I just have to put them in there. And then some of these are 3-layer masks, some of them are 1-layer. I have kids disposable masks, adult disposable masks, and some other adult masks we have. So yes, we have quite the collection, but our kids wear them to school, wear them to stores, my husband wears them to work. So we decided to make this little masking station, because also what was happening was we would go out the door to go to school, go to work, go shopping. We forget our mask. So we figure if it's right there in our face for us to remember, we'll remember. And then this bench here, we've had this for quite a while. I like it because the kids can store their shoes on there, obviously not boots because it's not high enough. The kids can store hats and mitts that they use regularly in these drawers. And then these hooks up here we got because originally when we bought this house, there was nothing back here. No hooks back here, no hooks over here, no bench, no nothing. So I wanted somewhere to sit, but this is not a very wide spot, so it's very hard to find a bench that would work. And then I found these hooks originally, but then with 5 of us, I found that it was not enough hooks. So then I found these ones here for the kids. They don't match exactly, but they're the same tone of wood. So the kids have theirs a little bit lower on this side for them to put on, and then Pine and Paul's are above the bench. So that has worked great for us. This mat is from Costco. We've had probably 3 or 4 different mats in this area. This is my favorite because it's the biggest that we've had. And it also doesn't slip at all. It's rubber on the bottom so it stays put. So anyway, I just want to give you a quick tour of our entryway to kind of share with you how we have it organized for 5 people to share. We do have a coat closet over here that we keep like the coats that we're not using regularly, but we want a place that we can just throw a coat on the hook, because most cases if we have to hang it up, it's going to end up on the floor or in a pile. This way, if we don't hang with a hanger, it's throw on a hook. The kids like put their coats away. So they essentially get 2 hooks each, and Paul and I share 5 hooks. So it works really well.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial.
So this front entryway becomes a bit of an extension of the kids' playroom. Sometimes they'll play on the hard surface here if they're building like a floor puzzle or playing with cars. Sometimes they'll use that because it's a hard surface versus the carpet. And we do have another toy bin shelf here. Again, this one was moved at Christmas, same as the other one. And it's actually worked really well. I've actually really liked having a surface by the front door because we had no table or anything in the entryway. Plus our entryway is huge. So you know what? It kind of works. I don't know if we'll keep it here forever, but I do maybe foresee later on when there's less toys, maybe we'll use those bins to put hats and mitts in. I don't know, we might get creative. There's 5 of us, so we're always looking for some creative ways to store all our stuff because with 5 of us, the entryways get very cluttered very, very quickly.
You had great patience, but something knocked you out. You felt your limitations and filled your mind with doubt.
So here's something that might make you feel a little bit better about your house. On my stairs, I had napkins and a tablecloth and a table runner, all Christmas related, that have been sitting on my stairs probably since early January. So it sat there for over a month before I finally took it upstairs. So my strategy of putting things on the stairs so they finally go upstairs wasn't really a good one because it takes us forever to get stuff up the stairs. I don't think it helps that the bottom of the stairs is wide. But anyway, so this theory doesn't work. I need to start putting a bin there or actually just taking stuff up. And now, talking about my Dyson vacuum, this little mini power head on my Dyson vacuum is phenomenal. It's perfect for the stairs. I vacuum my stairs all the time now because it's so easy, because otherwise I was lugging the power head and it just was way too much work. Now look at everything that the vacuum picked up. It has really good sucking power and picks a lot of stuff up. So I absolutely love my Dyson vacuum. Plus, we've had it for over 2 years, and even my oldest son, who's turning 9, will randomly vacuum. Like the other day, I caught him vacuuming. I said, "Oh, you're cleaning." He said, "Well, I got tired of walking all over these crumbs, so I thought I'd vacuum it." So another good bonus of having a cordless vacuum that's easy and not too heavy is your kids might voluntarily vacuum. I was super proud when he did it, that he just kind of did it. But I said, see, this is why sometimes I quickly will vacuum an area, because I get tired of all the crumbs, like our kitchen. I'm notorious. I have to vacuum our kitchen almost daily because we don't have a dog. So therefore no one to pick up the crumbs except for the vacuum. So I absolutely love that we have a big eating area, so when we have a large amount of people over, we can fit a big table there. But the downside is this area right here along the wall. We don't actually go near it. We don't use our table against it, and it doesn't. If we put things there, it doesn't really interfere with us walking through the kitchen. So it's become a bit of a dumping zone, and that's where our kids' backpacks used to go before we got the hooks and everything. So it kind of drives me a bit crazy. I feel like I'm always picking stuff up from there, and we get in the habit of just leaving stuff there. So it's just one of those areas that, just becomes a bit of a dumping zone. I'm constantly picking stuff up.
Did I ever really care? I don't think I did. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wanna get you. Still feel the way I feel when somebody calls you mine. Are you sleeping with someone new? Someone new, someone.
kitchen is definitely an area that gets vacuumed on a regular basis. I would say at least every other day, because I personally get tired of walking all over crumbs. So does my husband. So this is definitely an area that we vacuum all the time. So I guarantee you the crumbs that are on the floor were probably only there for a couple of days because we're constantly doing it. I don't always move the table, but it's really easy to move around on the hard floor. So I do pull it out and move it around once in a while, but it's just notorious. There's always crumbs on our floor. You know, we have kids who are 4, 6, and 8, so crumbs are bound to happen, but thank goodness for an easy to pull out vacuum. Otherwise, we used to actually get down with a dustbuster and do it because we didn't want to pull out our central vacuum. So we tend to wash the stuff that's going to recycling and stick it on this counter here, and then usually my husband's the one that takes it out. It just kind of become his chore. I do take it out sometimes too if it gets a bit too cluttered, but sometimes I'll just leave it and he'll kind of deal with it. I love these drawers my dad made for our cupboards. We have our cutting boards and cookie sheets in one, and then the drawer for the kids' cups has been perfect because then when my kids want a cup of water, I have only the cups in there that are see-through so they can get water from the fridge. So it's honestly been absolutely amazing. I'm so thankful that my dad was able to do that for our cupboards. My dad actually built drawers for most of our bottom cupboards, and it's been a game changer. I love that our pots and pans are on the drawers because then I'm not digging on my hands and knees to the back of the cupboard to try to find the specific pot that I need. So here we go. This is how it all started. This is the huge mess of my house. So take it all in, take a look to see how it started. I am absolutely amazed with the transformation, and I walked around that evening going, wow, my house is so clean. Let's see how long it'll last. And honestly, sometimes I do send photos to my husband to say, here, the house was clean. So even if it doesn't look this clean when you get home, once the kids have been home, I promise you, I did have it clean.
We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you.
I absolutely love the transformation. To walk around the house after seeing that chaotic mess to where it's at now is absolutely awesome. It just makes me so happy. And you know what? I didn't get on my hands and knees and do a deep clean of the baseboards or anything like that. I simply picked things up off the floor, get a vacuum, wiped down some surfaces, and that's all I did. And you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes to make you feel a bit better, because sometimes I'll stare at my kitchen or my family room and it's driving me crazy. So I'll quickly pick some stuff up, I'll quickly give it a vacuum, maybe dust wipe a surface down, and that's all. But you know what? That's all it takes sometimes, or sometimes that's literally all the time that I have. Sometimes I have like a 30-minute crunch time to get whatever I can get done. So I hope today's video provides you some cleaning motivation, and maybe even just, you know, in general motivated you or inspired you. You know, if you are a busy mom or just busy in general with work and life and don't feel like you have time to dedicate to clean your home, that's okay. Just do what you can. If you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you have, just dedicate a little bit of time and focus on one area. If you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up, as it does on my channel a lot. And if you did enjoy today's video, along with the other content you see here on my channel, I would love if you consider subscribing and joining my YouTube family. So don't forget that red subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Thank you so much for watching my video today and clicking on my video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!